We'll see the another problem based on current cost accounting using the monetary working capital adjustment. Okay, so let us see the problem. From the following calculate, so MWCA as required under CCA, means MWCA means monetary working capital adjustment. CCA is already we know that current cost accounting method. Okay, they have given the two periods, that is 31st December 2014, 31st December 2015. So they have also given accounts receivable, accounts payable, price index for the material, price index for the finished goods, and cash balance. And the last one is advances for the supply of materials. Okay, so before we start the problem, okay, we have all the figures except average price index for the particular as the material and finished goods, right? Okay, so let us start the first one, that okay. So and I also will mark the, so which are the items they have given as the asset and the liabilities. Okay, we use the formula, that is working capital equals to total assets minus total liabilities, right? So on that way, so we will just multiply, or we will just mention the whichever the assets and whichever the liabilities. Okay, accounts receivable is asset, accounts payable is liability. Okay, again the cash balance is asset. One more is there, right? Inventory is also asset. Next one, advance for supply of materials is also asset. So we have the 4 as the asset, 1 as the liability. Okay, now let us take the solution. Calculation of average price index. Okay, so first I will take the materials. Materials was 200 plus 230 divided by 2, we will get the 215 as the average. Finished goods equals to 150 plus 180 divided by 2, so I will get the 165 as the average value. Okay, now we will go for the table, so which will give you the current monetary working capital. Okay, so let us we go for computation of MWCA as on 31st December. So we have the two values, so that's why I don't write. So the first one is items, or we can also write as the particulars. So next figure is 31st December 2014, 31st December 2015. Okay, so first I will write the asset. Okay, we have the common formula, that is assets minus liabilities will get the as the answer as the working capital, right? So first I will write all the assets, that is I will start from inventories. Next one, accounts receivable. Next one, cash. Next one, advances for supply of materials. Okay, so one by one, so I won't write any of the amounts here. So let us take the amount and calculation. Okay, so all our assets will take the value of this prior as the values, and liabilities will take these as the answers. Okay. Okay, let us start the problem. So please observe here. Okay, I won't write so how we wrote in the previous problem. So like this I won't write. So directly I will take the amount and I will just go through with the amount. Okay, the first one is the inventory. Inventory has 2,75,000 multiplied into 2,75,000 multiplied into 165 as the average price index, right? Divided by, on that day, what was our price index? It was finished goods. Okay, we are taking. Okay, so 165 average of which value? It is of the finished goods, right? So we will take that one divided by 150. I got the value 3,02,500. Once again I repeat, so 2,75,000 into, so what was the price index average on the figure finished goods? 165 divided by what was the beginning of the price? It is 150. Okay, so I have the 3,200, 2,500. Similarly, we'll go for next one, accounts receivable. 2,25,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 150. Okay, now our price index denominations will be same, just we are going to exchange with the amount. So 2,47,500. Next one, we have the cash balance 30,000 multiplied into, so 30,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 150. So I have the 33,000. Next one, so the last one, advance for supply of materials, that is 50,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 150. So we got 55,000. We'll make the total of all the assets, that is 55,000, 33,000, 2,47,500, 3,02,500. So I got the total as 3,38,000. Okay, now let us also go for the another date amount. So here our price index will be remain same, but the value will be get exchanged. Okay, so what was the value on this day? It is 3,05,000 multiplied into, so the average price index is 165 divided by, on that day what we have the price index 180. So our answer is now 2,79,583. So I will just neglect the next decimal point. So why, I will let you know later. Next we will go for accounts payable, that is 2,75,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 180. So I got the, so this is 2 lakh was accounts receivable. So let me check once. 3,05,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 180. So it is same value. Next one, 2,75,000 multiplied into 165 divided by 180. It is 2,52,083. So this I will make as the 84 and this will remain same. Next one, so I have the 40,000 as the cash balance, 165 divided by 180. So here is the 66.66, right? So here we lost the value 0.33. So that's why I will make the next roundup of the value 36,667 rupees. Next one, the last one, advance for supply of material 63,250 multiplied into 165 divided by 180. So I got 57,979.16. 16 and 33 will get the value, so that's why I will neglect this value. Okay, so we rounded off to the next value, right? So that's why I will just neglect that value. So now we will make the total of all these one. 2,79,584, 2,52,083 plus 33,667, 57,979. So I got 2,26,313. Okay, now this is the amount of total asset, right? Okay, now we will go for deducting the liabilities. So what is the liability here? So the only one figure, that is accounts payable. Accounts payable, only one value is given, so that value I will just take here. So for the accounts payable we have the 1,25,000, 1,25,000 multiplied into, now I have to take the price index as the materials, that is 215 divided by, what was the price index on that day? It was 200. Okay, so I got 1,34,375. Okay, now I will go for, so deducting these two value, the difference is 5,03,625. Next one, similarly we'll do it for this one. So we have the accounts payable as the 1,61,000 multiplied into 215 divided by 230 is the figure, right? So I got 1,50,500. Okay, so we will just deduct these two. So the answer is 4,75,631. Okay, now we will go for the answering this one. This is the monetary working capital. Okay, now we will go for the differentiation with these values. Okay, ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, so directly I will go for the assets. So this is computation based on the monetary working capital under CCA, right? So this is CCA method. Now we'll go for computation of MWCA as historic cost account method. Items 31st December 2014, 31st December 2015. First, assets, inventories. On that day I have 2,75,000 and 3,05,000. Accounts receivable 2,25,000, 2,75,000. Next one, cash 30,000, 40,000. Next, advance for supply of material 50,000 and 63,250. So I will just add. So again I will deduct the liability as accounts payable, that is 1,25,000